of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Bank Banking. Lady Rams Volleyball is also presented in part by Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. Tyler Toyota and Tyler's Buick GMC. Totally Tyler's. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Winning Edge. See what they can customize at winningedgeusa.com. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon. And also by Pantera Bank. Banking with local style. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Schmidt Ford of Salem. People's National Bank. Ford Square in King City Chrysler. You can count on us. And Bird Watson Gog of Mount Vernon. 2 locations to serve you better. We take you to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Driven by Tyler's, where Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski are standing by for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball starts now.
And good evening, glad to have you in Chagnon Gymnasium tonight. Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball. They welcome the Mount Carmel Lady Aces for non-conference action. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. DC, the Lady Rams come in with a 6-10 mark, looking to improve that, get closer to 500 with hopefully a win here tonight against Mount Carmel.
And Mount Carmel comes in with only 1 win themselves all season, so this is an opportune time for the train to keep going for Coach Carroll's Lady Rams to try to get something going. And if you can get a win here, get a win going Thursday night against Lovejoy, in which you should be favored, you start feeling a little more confident as postseason draws near.
Well, confidence is indeed important, just like when you choose your collision center. Landers Collision Centers, Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We need to sneak out for a break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader of Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
I had been suffering with carpal tunnel for years, just coping with the symptoms of tingling of my fingers and gradually getting worse to the total numbness of my hands. My fingers were so numb and swollen, I couldn't even bend them. It was waking me up several times at night, and I was exhausted all day.
If this sounds familiar, you may be suffering from a condition called carpal tunnel syndrome. Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois specializes in treatment of the hand and wrist and treats carpal tunnel as well as treatment of the shoulder and elbow. He performs a minimally invasive procedure on patients who fail to respond to non-surgical methods of treatment. Endoscopic carpal tunnel release is a surgical treatment used to minimize pain, reduce scarring, reduce therapy, and allows patients to resume normal activities in a short period of time. Endoscopic surgery is a highly effective treatment and has been used for more than 20 years. For an appointment, please call Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 242-3778 or visit us online at orthocenter-si.com.
Raise your hand if you're tired of showing up for a service appointment only to sit around a waiting room. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer at King City Chrysler Center. Our express lane fast oil changes and more provide quick, convenient service with no appointment needed. Our specialists are on hand to wait on you with lanes dedicated just for your oil changes, tire rotation, brake inspection, battery, bulbs, wiper blades, air filter replacements, and more. We will also perform complimentary vehicle inspection with every oil change. We work around your schedule, open weekdays from 7:30 until 5 and Saturdays from 8 a.m. until noon. See Express Lane Fast Oil Changes and more for all of your service needs, and we will get you back on the road quick. We're located at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois. It's another reason you can count on us.
It's not easy to decide what you want to be when you grow up. Even if you're well into adulthood, so many options. Firefighter, welder, miner, nurse, artist, chef, police, architect, and more. Red Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs. And now you can find the one that fits at the RLC Open House on Thursday, October 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Ina campus. Still not sure what you want to be? Be a warrior. See you at the Open House on Thursday evening, October 9th from 6 till 8 at the RLC campus in Ina. Back to Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. So glad you could join us tonight. Non-conference volleyball, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Mount Carmel Lady Aces. Good evening again. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski for your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big game in turns momentum, big match, I should say. Lady Rams, of course, at home the rest of the way. Lone exception, the Fairfield tournament to close out the regular season. And they get a quality opponent in the Mount Carmel Lady Aces tonight, trying to get another consecutive win at home.
Well, you get to play at home in front of your home fans, another opportunity, another way to keep this train going. And for Mount Vernon, you're on a little 3-game ride. You have Mount Carmel tonight and Lovejoy on Thursday. 2 very winnable games before the competition stiffens up in the next couple of weeks.
And it will, and definitely stiffen up over the next couple of weeks. Before we do that, though, we need to take another break here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Friday night lights are back. The best in high school football content is right here at WMIX Sports. Don't miss area coaches and our panel of experts as the Saturday Sports Show revisits the region's most important games. We'll also recap the WMIXSports.com scoreboard, plus talk up other local sports. Look for the Saturday Sports Show after the 8 a.m. news on WMIX 940 and WMIXSports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Bad luck. Some people were just born with it. Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. We all know that someone who has that cartoon cloud hanging over their head, getting rained on whenever the sun is out. The full moon is their worst enemy, and if something can be spilled, dropped, broken, tipped over, or lost, it will somehow happen to this person. Landers Collision Centers has seen it all. Whether you turn the wheel too sharply backing out of your garage and tore the front end off of your vehicle, crunched your undercarriage running over a curb, or clipped your fender pulling into the ATM, Landers Collision Centers has your back, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
There's no other Toyota dealership like it in the region. It's totally techno, chic, and totally new.
Tyler Toyota. Like car heaven.
It's totally brand new.
Totally built for you.
Welcome to Tyler Toyota, the best car and truck buying experience in Southern Illinois. Total. We're celebrating the grand opening. Newly renovated and highly celebrated Tyler Toyota. Totally.
Tyler Toyota.
Back to Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back, Shagnon Gymnasium tonight from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Mount Carmel Lady Aces just moments away from opening serve here at historic Shagnon. And for the Lady Rams, we talked about momentum, of course, going into the postseason, going into the final stretch. For the Lady Aces, you just hope to maybe come in, get a nice win on the road before heading back to your busy schedule, of course, with the tough Big 8 conference over in Indiana. And it's the Lady Aces team. Do you see they can use some wins the rest of the way?
They'll use some wins. They haven't playing very well. In fact, they have not won a regular season match all year. Their lone win came in a tournament. So you know Mount Carmel's itching to come on the road. It's a long way, as we know, from Mount Carmel to Mount Vernon and vice versa. So for them to come over here and get a win would be big as for the Mount Carmel Golden Lady Aces.
Plenty more to talk about on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. We need to sneak in another break. We'll come back, have more to discuss. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Automarta Salem is your local buy here, pay here car dealer. My name is Matt Collier, and I am the manager of Automart in Salem. If you're in need of a vehicle, no matter what your credit history, we accept all credit applications. You buy here, you pay here. It really is that simple. Contact me, Matt Collier, next to Schmidt Ford of Salem. Call 548-8611. Find us on Facebook or go to automartasalem.com.
To kick off the new football season, People's National Bank is offering a great CD special. Score big with our 10-month CD earning 0.85 annual percentage yield. And the best part is it only takes $500 to open and obtain the APY. Stop by People's National Bank today at 413 South 34th Street for details.
People's National Bank, member FDIC. A penalty may be imposed for early withdrawal. APY accurate as of September 16th, 2014. New and existing money accepted. Consumer and business funds only.
Rams fans, check out the Rams apparel at Winning Edge. They have the largest supply of MVTHS t-shirts, hoodies, golf shirts, caps, bags, and more. If you can't find the right item, they'll customize it for you. In addition to the great selection of Rams gear, Winning Edge specializes in screen printing and embroidery, which are the longest-lasting promotional items. Winning Edge will get you the right active wear for your business, school, or event, and will help you make a lasting impression. Find Winning Edge downtown at 212 South 9th Street, on the web at winningedgeusa.com, and on Facebook. Back to Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Lady Aces, Lady Rams, Mount Carmel versus Mount Vernon here from the King City. So glad you could join us for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Ask about free premium detailing for life of your car next time you have collision repair work done at Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Lady Rams, of course, hoping this will lead to a win here tonight, get them an inch closer to 500, coming in 6-10. Had a big win against South 7 Conference rival Centralia on Thursday. Back-to-back conference wins, you could say, with Tuesday night win on the road at Carmel last week. Come in, have Mount Carmel tonight, then on Thursday, another great matchup with the Lovejoy Wildcats.
You cannot get yourself down on this. I know Mount Carmel and Lovejoy are not rivals in the truest sense of the word, but you can't get down and think, okay, Mount Carmel's only got one win. Lovejoy's way far away from here. We don't know anything about them. Mount Vernon has to remain focused, do all those little things they did against Centralia, and get an easy win here tonight and on Thursday.
Well, Thursday, they're definitely looking for back-to-back wins against Lovejoy. If they can beat Mount Carmel here tonight, they'll have Marion on Tuesday the 14th. They'll welcome Wayne City on October the 21st, the 23rd. They will close out their home schedule with the Carbondale Terriers. How much closer to the 500 will the Lady Rams get? Find out. Stay tuned for all of the home matches here on AM 940 or watch them online at WMIXSports.com. It's Rams football on Friday night. The Rams will welcome the Cahokia Comanches to town. We'll have that game for you on 94.1 FM, AM 940, and video right here at WMIXSports.com. It's all for you. We're glad to be here with you, courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland. They are the official voice of high school sports. Here, you guessed it, on WMIX. See what's going on here. Should have the national anthem. We also owe you your Ford Square King City Chrysler starting lineups. We'll get to those just a little bit later on. First, we know we must honor America from Chagnon Gymnasium. They will have the playing of the national anthem here momentarily. Both teams will take the floor. They'll get in their positions to salute the American flag, and we will get to honoring these United States of America. We'll also try to keep you updated on scores from around the area, courtesy of Bird Watson Drug. We'll have a player of the game later tonight. That'll be presented by Tony Wilcher, State Farm Agent, here in Mount Vernon. Speaking of Mount Vernon, we'll be back here in just a few moments. We need to honor America. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
The Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon provides personal health care on a level that no big box chain or mail order service can. That's why Consumer Reports ranked independent drugstores like the Medicine Shop #1 in customer service and satisfaction. I'm pharmacist and owner Eric Black. Did you know that independent pharmacies like the Medicine Shop receive no kickbacks from drug manufacturers? This means that the advice you get from our staff is based only on what's best for your health. Did you also know that we offer access to your medication when you need it? No long waits or hoping that the mailman shows up with your medicine before you run out. We employ local people and pay local taxes, which means a positive economic impact for this community. Finally, we know how busy your life is. That's why we offer free delivery to work or home. Give me a call today and I'll show you how easy it is to switch. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Or give us a call at 242-8776.
Come see the finest lineup of luxury cars on the road today. Cadillac at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Mount Vernon. Test drive the all-new 2015 Escalade. It's now in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Or choose the hot-selling SRX crossover with 308 horsepower direct injection V6. Its meticulously crafted interior makes this vehicle a dream to drive. And when it comes to service, there's Cadillac, then there's everyone else. Hurry to Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Back to Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And welcome back, Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland, we appear here tonight on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. We'll get to your starting lineups here in just a moment. They'll be presented by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That is coming up in just a moment. For service without an appointment, it's Express Lane. Fast oil changes to more, 1603 Broadway, right here in Mount Vernon. We thank the folks at Ford Square, of course, for taking care of our starters tonight. Introducing right now over the loudspeaker, the Mount Carmel Gold Lady Aces are being presented. We'll get to know them here in a few moments. We will also get to know Angie Higgins, Mount Vernon Lady Rams. That'll be coming up shortly. For service without an appointment, it's Express Lane. Fast oil changes and more. 1603 Broadway in the King City. Let's go ahead and meet the Lady Aces of Mount Carmel.
Number 1, Brandy Metcalf. Number 10, Lane Arnott. Number 11, Patricia Jeffries. Number 13, Leah Bunting. Number 17, Ashlyn Newkirk. Number 22, Dylan Marshall. Number 24, Kesley McGill for Beth Bunting's Mount Carmel Lady Aces.
Lady Aces, courtesy of King City Chrysler. You can also schedule your service appointments online at kingcitychrysler.com. Let's meet the Lady Rams.
Number 3, Alexis Stewart. Number 4, Madalena Overstreet. Number 6, Rachel Kirsch. Number 7, Sharday Galladay. Number 10, Madison Cruz. Number 12, Casey Little. Number 15, Hannah Carbonero. And number 23, Rebecca Bumpus for Angie Higgins, Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
There you go. For service without an appointment, you know it's Express Lane, fast oil changes and more, but how about looking up some new and pre-owned inventory? Maybe the car you want awaits you at Ford Square, fordsquare.com, or go see for yourself at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 6-10 are the Lady Rams. Need another win here tonight, again getting closer to 500, but also just getting that momentum as they head into the postseason. These are very important matches, even though they are non-conference.
Very important matches. You want to get wins. You want to rack them up. You're getting close to regional seeding time for these schools, and, of course, you want to try to do as much as you can before that date.
See what they can do here tonight against the Lady Aces. Lady Rams wearing their orange tops, black numerics trimmed in white, while the Aces are in their maroon tops. They are a V-neck with gold numerics.
Another skipper right over there just walked in. Well,
nice.
Time put in, but not as much, more than I, but.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Her excuse is actually probably better than yours in the long run.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking with locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. They welcome you back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Home of the one account. It's free checking with high yield interest. Tachikara has made
has entered the house.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios.
Tachikara.
Coach Rennie will not be happy that we have that.
Coach Rennie will not be happy.
Saw Coach Rennie today.
Yeah.
Well, aside from right now, she hand-delivered the Hall of Fame class of 2015, the Mount Vernon Township High School Sports Hall of Fame.
When's that Hall of Fame weekend?
That is coming up later in 2015.
February 14th, 15th?
It is
something like that.
Coming up in 2015. Do you want to ask again? Coming up in 2015. Just call me Belichick.
Yeah. He did all right last night.
Yeah, he did. That's actually a pretty good matchup. Oh, we're about to get started. Just waiting for the huddles to break as we bring you volleyball action tonight. Glad to have you with us on AM 940, also at WMIXsports.com.
This is one of those you want to come out and don't give Mount Carmel any hope whatsoever. send them home quickly because you get that first set in by a big amount. They may not want to come out and fight that second set very much.
And we will see how the Lady Rams come out. Kelsey McGill, the senior, will serve for the Lady Aces. Dug out by the Lady Rams, now up front. It's going to go to the far side. Carbonero just inside the antenna. Aces will rely on McGill for the return. Stewart in the back row, up front. That's going to be Cruz setting up Galladay. It's long. And the Aces take an early 1-0 lead here in the varsity set. Aces swept the JV matchup.
Mount Vernon won the freshman match. So this is kind of like the penultimate rubber match here tonight.
There you go. Coming up to the near side, that'll be pushed over by Bumpus. McGill over to the far side, finds Marshall. Marshall into the back row. That's going to go to Stewart. Lady Rams looking for a turn. Cruz over to Galladay. Pushes across. Nice play by Metcalf. Up front, back to the far side. This is Marshall. A little bit of trouble on this side after the Lady Ram block. And now the Aces get the last laugh as that kill will be Leah Bunting. 2-0.
Another Metcalf playing for Mount Carmel. That name has been synonymous with Golden Aces athletics on the boys and girls side for about a decade now.
Kelsey McGill to serve. I have 2-0. Same person still serving. We must be right as Carbonero is going to swing it over to the back row for the Lady Aces. Near side Bunting again. This time it'll be Cruz. Now Galladay. Pass up front. It's going to be, I believe, Bumpus will get credit for the hit. As the far side, it'll go over to number 22, Marshall. Back row for Lady Rams. There was Kirsch. Near side for Carbonero. Gets it across. There is a return coming from right down the middle. Clean, easy spike by Patricia Jeffries at the circle to make it 3-0.
A little open house here so far for Mount Vernon. Come on in, do what you want. And Mount Carmel up quickly, 3-0 early on.
Open houses all over tonight, apparently.
Yeah, there are a lot of open houses everywhere tonight.
3-0 the score here in the first varsity set. McGill on the serve. There's Stewart the libero to pick it up. Cruz centers it. Now here comes a nice play by Galladay, but it's going to be just long.
I was going to say, yeah.
Oh. Not long?
Really? That was a foot out.
Okay. So 1-3. Lady Rams get control of the serve here. We're in the WMIX Sports. I did.
I mean, I was looking. I mean, that was a foot out. Let's see.
As this one will let the net, picked up by McKill on the near side. Jeffries back down center to McKill. There's Stewart for the Lady Rams. Carbonero over to the far side. Here comes Galladay. Ooh, nice dig by McGill. Metcalf now centered for Bunting. She got it over. There was Kirsch up front. Carbonero going to leave it for Bumpus. Up front, sneaks it in near side. Lady Rams are back within one. You're watching the video at WMIXsports.com, presented by Red Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu. See which of their more than 100 degree and certificate programs can save you thousands on your collegiate education. Bunting off the return on the Carbonero serve. Back to the far side. There's Bunting again. Got a quick touch from a fellow Lady Ace. Now Stewart in the back row. Free ball across. Picked up by the libero for the Lady Aces up front. Bumped pass over to the far side. Ooh, blocked at the net. Lady Aces will get the return from McGill. Now Stewart, quick touch. Carbonero back to the near side. This will come from Cruz. Blocked at the net. Point Lady Aces, 4-2 Mount Carmel.
Well, Mount Carmel's not going to be intimidated by playing a bigger school. A lot of big schools in the Big 8 conference across the river in Indiana.
As this will be Marshall to serve. Picked up. Good job by Kirsch up front. Carmel. She's going to center a pass. It'll be blocked at the net. Nice redirect up front by Patricia Jeffries. And it's 5-2. Nice serve by Marshall. Near side pickup. That was Cruz. Centered to Carbonero. Bumpus had it blocked to the net. Return will come from Mount Carmel. 6-2.
Ace is playing well and not intimidated here by the bigger Lady Rams as far as school enrollment size. Sloppy early on. Mount Vernon seems a little lackadaisical early on here.
Return maybe from Carbonero. Nope, going to sit up to the far side. There's Galladay. Nice pickup by Marshall. Just out of reach on the near side for McGill. Point Lady Rams. It's 3-6 as they'll get the serve. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. Find them in Mount Vernon, Dixon, Woodlawn, and Ina. 5 Jefferson County branches.
It's all right.
Hiccups and
got the hiccup.
Responsive quality service problem.
That happens.
Overstreet on the serve. Pick up by Bunting. Centered pass. There's McGill to sneak it across. Carbonero near the back row to Stewart the libero. Free ball blocked at the net.
Wow.
Aces pick up another point. They lead 7-3.
This is Mount Vernon hitting it right in the same spot near the net, and Mount Carmel's got it figured out already.
Serve will come from the left side off of the ground. Jeffries. Ooh, nice play by Stewart. Good job by Carbonaro to keep it up. Bumpus sneaks it across. Lady Aces passing back and forth. Far side, there's Metcalf. Overstreet in the back row to the front for Carbonaro. Nice job to get it across. McGill centered pass. This one will be over from Newkirk. Far side, here it comes. There's Kirsch. Ooh, just wide to the right outside. That'll be. You thought it was in? I thought it was out.
I thought it was in.
I don't know.
Compared to that one on the back line.
They're closer than I am to the action.
I thought compared to the one on the back line. So it's 3-8, should it not?
Yes. That is what I have. I have 8-3. Lady Aces on top here in this first set.
There it is.
Serving will be Leah Bunting, I believe. Out of my perspective, they're going to question some things, and why not? We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's. Totally new, totally Tyler's. See, they're all new, remodeled locations just west of Interstates 57 and 64 in Mount Vernon. Log on to tylertoyota.net and tylerscars.com. Seems to be some confusion here on the floor. It is what it is, and it can't be what it's not. As they will talk it over.
Oh, now what's going on? It's 8-3 and Mount Carmel got the point. I don't understand what the argument is. Did he misdirect? Did he miss point? That may be what it is.
I see what the issue was.
What is the issue?
It should still remain. No, it's not. Never mind. It's not a different girl. So it doesn't matter. It's not what I thought it was either after that. Either way, it's 8-3. Lady Aces on top. First varsity set, in case you're just joining us. Off the ground comes the serve from Jeffries. And that is going to be long. 4-8. Lady Rams back within 4. And they will have the service.
Sometimes you got to make your own excitement. That's what Mount Vernon's kind of having to do here tonight.
Newkirk looking for the return. He gets it. Almost hammered it home. Good return by the Lady Rams. McGill trying to go far side for Metcalf up front. Nice play by Cruz. Got it over. Almost a block at the net for the Lady Rams. Can't dig it out of the net. Aces back up 5, 9-4. Whether buy here, pay here dealer in the area can save you hundreds, even thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Second Chance Auto can. Stop by their impressive lot and find out more. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Far side return for the Lady Rams off of the Newkirk circ. No, it's going to be a centered pass. Punched across by Kirsch. A pass up to the front. McGill to the far side for Metcalf. And there she, nice job by Metcalf off of the ground. Just kind of lobbed it across on the easy free ball, and it's 10-4.
For a team with one win, they sure look very good here early on.
They look very polished so
good,
far.
Buddy.
Nice. Calling from a walkie-talkie. 10-4 the score. First varsity set. Aces on top. Here comes a serve off of the ground. Newkirk. Kirsch up front. Carbonaro back to the near side. It's Cruz. Pass up to the front, far side. It's going to go to Metcalf. Ooh, blocked the net. I believe that's Kirsch on the kill, and that's 10-5. 5 serving 10 now for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Kirsch, of course, one of our co-State Farm players at the game last time out.
Yeah. Mount Vernon's got to quit nickel and diamond here and start playing bigger points, and there, right there it is.
10-6 now is the other co-player of the game. Madison Cruz got the lead over the net. 6-10 the score. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town. Serve from Cruz. Going to be a nice return from Ashlyn Newkirk. Ooh. In the back row, almost a touch by Bunning. McGill's going to go back to the far side. Helped gets a return. Now for the Lady Rams, looks like we have some foot play at the net or somebody in the net.
A very indifferent start for the Lady Rams in this match. That's how I would term it. Just not into it.
Kind of felt that aura when I walked in tonight. I can't explain it. Not much pizzazz or energy in this building right now as Metcalf gets an easy ace up the left side past a diving Stewart. And Lady Ace is doubling up Mount Vernon here, 12-6. See what Metcalf can do on the serve. Brandy Metcalf, that's Brandy with an I. She's a senior. Off the jump serve. This one will go back toward the left side to Stewart. Up front. Ooh, Lady Rams don't technically get a return, but the Lady Aces send it right back. Here comes Carbonaro. Free ball. Nobody there for Mount Carmel over the protection behind the front row, and it's going to be 11. Okay, I had 12-6.
I got 12-7.
So now it should be 12-7.
Yeah. I just can't get score right. I have Mount Vernon down 5. Yeah.
Serve.
Now Carmel scorekeeper's all over it.
Knows what he's doing. I know that. If we're looking at the same guy or the person at the table. 12-7 your score. There they go over to the far side. A little return over the top for the Lady Aces. That came from Marshall. Now punched across after the Mount Vernon return. It's going to be Cruz. Far side Galladay. Looking for it far corner. And gets it. Touched up top. Nobody there to help the front row for the Aces. And now it's 8-12. Lady Rams are back within 4.
Well, Lady Rams kind of waking themselves up here and trying to get back into this one.
Rachel Kirsch will serve. 8-12. Gets the ace. Make it 9-12. Rams fans, if you haven't found the time to stop by the new Winning Edge at 212 South 9th, now you can buy your gear online. Log on to store.winningedgeusa.com. That's store.winningedgeusa.com. Unforced error on the serve. That'll be wide right. 9-13. Make it 13-9 with Mount Carmel on top getting the serve. This will be Natalie Medina. Could be Medina. Funky cold. Off at the serve. Lady Rams looking for the turn. Far side. Here it comes. That's Little getting the kill. And she's comes in. Kind of becomes an X factor. 10-13.
She brought some smoke on that one. Absolutely fired. Cocked that arm back, and it was down. That was trying to get out the exit.
Yes, it was. Stewart on the serve. Down 3. The return from the Aces. Easy put back by Bumpus. 11-13.
Mishandled that time by the Aces. Dig ended up top above the net. Bumpus put it home.
That was one good play. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for it. Member FDIC. And so much for that, as that's wide to the right on the serve. It's 14-11. Up 3 Mount Carmel.
That's 2 gift serves Mount Vernon's giving away, or they'd be tied.
McGill on the serve, dive by Kirsch, and this one's just going to be out of the reach of the ladder official. It's 15-11. Scoreboards, when we have them, presented by Bird Watson Drug. Have questions or concerns about your medications? Well, Bird Watson Drug pharmacists take the time to explain and help you understand your medications. 2 locations in Mount Vernon. Off the Lady Aces serve, return from the far side. Not much Lady Rams can do there on their third hit. Just glances off the front of the net, back down. 16-11 Mount Carmel. She started the game on the service, and now she's back. Kelsey McGill, first set here. 16-11, Lady Aces on top. Here comes return to the from the far side, Carbonero. That was Bontina. Now a quick touch by Jeffries. Lady Rams up front to the near side. This is going to be Carbonero pushing it far. This will be off of Marshall out of bounds, and the Lady Aces cough up a point, 12-16.
I think the Lady Ace player thought the ball would get to her faster than what it did.
It's kind of Olayed. Carbonero off the ground. Lob serve over the top. Into the back row it goes. McGill will knock it back to the libero. There's Stewart for the Lady Rams. Up front, Carbonero drops it off far side. Ooh, nice spike coming from Sade Galladay. 16, or make that 13-16.
That's all Mount Vernon's got to do. Kind of pull themselves back into this one.
See if Carbonero can continue to rally off some service points here in this first set, down 13-16. Here comes, it'll front and center over to the far side from McGill. It's Metcalf into the back row. Kirsch up front, Carbonero. They'll leave it for Bumpus, has it blocked at the net, and it'll be a Lady Ram point. Not much they can do up front for Mount Carmel. 14-16. Lady Rams cut it to 2. We'll have a timeout, Aces. Medicine Shop Pharmacy, Mount Vernon, 2339 Broadway. Dr. Eric Black and staff proud to support the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams as well as the local community. Well, Lady Rams keep cutting it close, but somehow the Aces keep finding a way to pull away. We'll see what happens here out of the timeout.
Well, we'll see. Mount Vernon has, of course, some bad service points early that were given to Mount Carmel. We're hoping that Mount Vernon can get things going back. It's kind of like Mount Vernon's been 1 step forward, 2 steps back kind of night in this first set.
See what happens out of the timeout. Lady Rams trail 14-16 in this first varsity set. Lady Rams won the freshman match but lost the JV match. Now we'll see who wins the varsity. 16-14, but it's 14-16 from the Lady Rams' perspective. Hannah Carbonell will serve out of the timeout huddle. Down 2 here in the first set. Cardinals pregame on right now on 94.1 FM, readying for first pitch as Marshall gets the return. Looked like they just missed it out.
Charlie Steiner was on the Cardinal pregame.
Nice on 94.1.
That'd be a good version to have on.
McGill's going to center a pass. There's Jeffries blocked to the net by Bumpus. In play was the scoreboard, but then it's a double hit, 16-all.
Bumpus with the block. That worked out well. Now Mount Vernon making a little run here to get back in tied at 16.
So here's Carbonero serving for the Lady Rams, trying to put them on top. And she will. Unforced error on Mount Carmel makes it an ace for Carbonero, and it's 17-16 Lady Rams.
This is the Mount Vernon team that we saw last week.
So here comes Carbo, bringing them back on top. Almost has an ace there. Good dive, Jeffries. McGill's going to go over to the far side. And the Lady Aces tie right back up on a kill by Bunting. It's 17-17.
Almost a miss hit the way that looked.
It did. Lady Rams back in action Thursday. It'll be a 6:30 one-matcher, I believe, against Lovejoy. So get in and get out, as they call it, as that's going to be an easy ace for the Aces. That's Dylan Marshall off of the ground. It's 18-17 Mount Carmel. Grand Lake College can save you thousands in your collegiate education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Grand Lake College, your journey starts here. Marshall with a plan on the serve and misses wide right, ties it up at 18.
That went wide right. From the left corner all the way over to the right side of the floor, out of bounds.
Overstreet will check in. Galladay will check out. It'll be Madalena Overstreet to serve for Mount Vernon. 18-all here in the first varsity set. Winner of this set looks to be in control of the night, as this one will be into the net. Unforced error, it'll be 19-18 Aces.
One step forward, 2 step back, continue.
So Patricia Jeffries will serve. She's a senior from Mount Carmel. It'll be off of the ground, tiptoeing that in line into the back row to go for the Lady Rams. Carbonell looks to center. It'll be Stewart. Lobbed all the way to the back. Jeffries, McGill, far side Metcalf. She gets it over. Overstreet goes after it. Nobody there to help as it goes toward the stage, and it'll be 20-18. Aces up 2. Why play the financing waiting game? Become pre-approved right now. Apply online at tylertoyota.net. It's totally Tyler's. Looking for a 3-point lead. The Aces are here in this first set. That one just nicked the top of the net. Carbonell able to turn it around. She had her back to the net. Nobody for the Aces saw what was coming, and it's 20-19 as Carbonell makes a dandy of a play to get the Lady Rams back within a single point. Now near side on the serve, and that one's going to bounce in. Nobody there. Nobody gave it an effort for Mount Carmel, and that'll tie it at 20.
Yeah, that's one of those. My bad, but I'll take it anyway.
It's one of those with a little more effort. This team's probably up 5 or 6. Instead, they've let the Lady Rams back in, tied at 20 here in the first set as Bumpus will serve. Here comes another, this time angling it to the left side. McGill to Metcalf, back over to the far side, and that's going to be too far to the right, as that'll be out from Newkirk. And it's 21-20. Lady Rams back on top for, I believe, just a second time tonight. Look at her crawl those.
Cruz went up those bleachers that are pushed in pretty quick. About bumped her head on the backboard. She climbed up the bleachers.
I've seen other guys around here try to get up those bleachers, but nothing like Madison Cruz just then. As Metcalf will get the return off of the serve, up 21-20. And that one took McGill back. Metcalf's going to send her a pass. Nice return from Leah Bunting. Lady Rams can't get their own return. This one's close, a nail-biter at 21-21. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give us office a call. Find them on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get you a better state with State Farm. Off the ground, this will be Bunting. Lady Rams looking for the return. Good job to keep it in play by Carbonero. Kirsch able to get it across. Back row the libero. Up front, McGill. Far side, Metcalf trying to get it over the Twin Towers. Somebody's in the net. It's 22-21.
Yeah, it's Mount Vernon was in the net. So now the Lady Rams find themselves behind.
That was a great save on the play by Carbonero. That one went outside the antenna. She had to try to keep it back inside. But ultimately, the net play will end up haunting the Lady Rams. As serving, I believe, this to be Ashlyn. No, sorry, this is Leah Bunting, the senior. Up one. It's 22-21 in the first set. Here comes a serve right down the middle to Stewart, and this one's going to be out of bounds to the right. 23-21 Mount Carmel. Interesting. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations, and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. We have a Medicine Shop timeout here with a 23-21 lead for the Mount Carmel Lady Aces in this first set. I don't think that's quite where the Lady Rams thought they would be at this point.
No, not where they thought they would be, but it is where they are. So now it is up for Mount Vernon to dig themselves out of the hole that they have made.
Well, it's not going to be an easy hole to get out of, that's for sure.
See if the Lady Rams got anything in them to get a couple points here.
See if they can rally and maybe take this first set and come from behind fashion. 23-21 Aces. Here comes a serve from Bunting off of the ground over to the far side. Good job, Cruz. It'll be Stewart. Now Carmel calls off Overstreet in the back row. Now Carmel up front. That's going to be centered. Ooh, nice lob over the top, but there's Carmel for the Lady Rams. Gets it right back from, I believe, Kirsch. Now Bunting, far side. Metcalf blocked up front. That'll be Bunting looking for McGill. She'll bring it across. There's Stewart in the back. Now it's going to be Carmel over to the near side. Madison Cruz jousted at the net. And now the Aces had a nice return, but it's going to be Kirsch for Lady Rams. Good dive there by the libero. Far side, here it comes. That's going to be Metcalf just past a diving Overstreet. Game point for the Aces, 24-21.
That's just a good play. Good smart volleyball there from Mount Carmel.
(24-21). It's game point as Leah Bunting has the serve. Off the ground, it's going to go toward the left side. There's Cruz. Going to need help from Carmel far side. It'll be back to Cruz. And this one will be into the net. The Lady Aces are going to take set number 1, 25-21. We'll take a break, come back with set number 2. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
WMIX Sports is WMIX Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
They don't need fancy sales gimmicks or billboards at Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon because it's their reputation for honesty and fairness that make friends tell friends about them. What other buy here, pay here dealership in the area offers you bank rate financing? Second Chance does. You can save up to thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Not sure if you qualify? That's easy. A 2-minute call to 244-4582 will get you started. Or stop by Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. You won't be disappointed.
At Bird Watson Drug, our pharmacists are your trusted healthcare resources. As part of our commitment to you, we are offering free health screenings this Friday at Bird Watson at 34th and Broadway from 3 to 6 p.m. Screenings include blood pressure, cholesterol, blood glucose, and more. When you stop by, get your flu shot, as Bird Watson offers flu shots every day. Don't miss this exciting opportunity. Stop by 34th and Broadway and visit the Health Mart bus. Bird Watson Drug, caring for you and about you.
It's not easy to decide what you want to be when you grow up. Even if you're well into adulthood, so many options. Firefighter, welder, miner, nurse, artist, chef, police, architect, and more. Red Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs. And now you can find the one that fits at the RLC Open House on Thursday, October 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Ina campus. Still not sure what you want to be? Be a warrior. See you at the Open House on Thursday evening, October 9th from 6 to 8 at the RLC campus in Ina. Back to Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Lady Aces took the first set, 25-21. Can the Lady Rams come back and force a third? Or will the one-win Lady Aces stop a comeback attempt? If you have questions or concerns about your medications, Bird Watson Drug Pharmacists take the time to explain and help you understand all of your medications. Find them in Mount Vernon, 12th and Main, and 34th and Broadway to serve you better. Carmel will lead with the serve here in this second varsity set. Lady Rams again trail 1-0 in terms of sets. They lost the first 21-25. It'll be Carbonero, the senior now. As the Aces look for a turn as they switch sides. Good return coming from Patricia Jeffries as the Aces pick up where they left off and start with a 1-0 lead.
Well, Mount Vernon's already opened Pandora's box. And the thing is, with Pandora's box being open, Mount Carmel's confidence now spews out.
I think so, as now looking for a return on the near side, but as we say that, Mount Carmel can't come up with a return after the Lady Ram return. Mount Vernon comes to tie it at 1. Second Chance Auto, one of our great sponsors. Largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. Find them out on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. You'll always find them supporting the Mount Vernon Rams. Tied at 1. Here will be Overstreet. Into the back row, Jeffries. Good dive, attempt to save by Bunting, but the Lady Rams will pick up a 2-1 lead. Just couldn't get a return. Serve from Overstreet just clears the net. Aces looking for a turn. Good off-balance play there. Now McGill gets it over. Good job by Overstreet and Carbonell. Now Kirsch. Lady Aces trying to make something happen. Loss of focus there. Lady Rams out to a dominating 3-1 lead so far.
Yep. Mount Vernon with a little spice and spunk here in this second set that it did not have to open up.
Here comes the 3-1 serve from Overstreet. Right down the middle. Bunting a little tentative, and now it'll be Jeffries. Good dive from Carbonell. Bumpus, no communication there. That's 4 hits on the Lady Rams. Bumpus had an effort, ran into Overstreet. Now it's 3-2. Aces are back within 1. So 2-3 Mount Carmel with the serve. This is Dylan Marshall. Serve will go to the left side. There's Kirsch off balance to Overstreet in the back. Now back to the front. There is Cruz trying to sneak it in the corner. Good save by the libero. Now McGill up front. It'll be up to Jeffries. She got it across. Stewart in the back row to the front row. This will be Carbonell leaving it for Bumpus. Blocked the net. Good job, Jeffries. And now the Lady Rams going to return. Joust at the net. One by Mount Carmel. Another block by Jeffries. Jeffries 4 blocks in the play. And now it clears the front row. Libero back to the front. This will be McGill. Jeffries can't get to it. Not a great set there for Mount Carmel, and it's 4-2 Mount Vernon. That's a pretty good series for Jeffries.
Yeah, Jeffries is swatting things left and right like a fly swatter there.
And that'll be Bumpus' serve. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home. And Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Welcome back to a one-bounce ace for the Lady Rams.
Lady Rams look a little different here.
As Bumpus serves up 5-2 here in the second set. Lady Rams lost the first set. Trying to salvage a 3-game affair here if they can win this one. As McGill will get the return. There's Carbonero up front, Kirsch. Now to the far side, it's going to be Little. McGill over to Bunting, now to the near side. There is Metcalf, and she'll sneak it where there's nobody. It's 5-3, and the Aces get the serve down 2. Glad to have you on AM 940, or those of you watching online at WMIXsports.com. Presented by Red Lake College, a nationally ranked community college that can save you thousands. With smaller class sizes and over 100 degree and certificate programs, your journey starts here. Apply online at rlc.edu. As that was a great serve by Jeffries, who's having a heck of a second set. Just snuck it in front of Overstreet. Nothing she could do. It's 4-5.
Pitches like that get you big dollars in the major leagues.
That was just incredible. Bottom fell out of it. Can she do it again? Down 4-5. Nope, it'll be long this time. Overcompensated, and it's going to be 6-4 Lady Rams. Lady Rams trying to force a third set. They lost the first. As that one just missed outside to the left, it's 5-6.
I wonder if we were mentioned.
Should be WMIX night, I believe.
Oh, yeah?
On the Cardinal broadcast. You get so many a year.
So many a year,
and
yeah.
They just divvy them up, I think, by importance in the postseason. Near side it comes. That'll be Kirsch. Now to the back row for Mount Carmel, looking for the turn. Set up for Metcalf, but pushed it long, and a nice play by Leah Bunting. It'll be 7-5. Lady Rams are now up 2.
Wow.
You're
the
not
letters
get
west of the Mississippi start with a K. I don't think we get a mention out in the west.
Yeah, I don't think so. I was
going
to say, I don't think it's going to happen on the Dodger broadcast.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Far side looking for a turn. Metcalf tipped it over the top, but there's Kirsch. Now that is going to be Cruz. Back to the far side. Carbonero floated it over that front row. Just sneaks it in that left line. Lady Rams up 3, 8-5, looking for that third set. So Rachel Kirsch, the Lady Rams senior, will serve off of the ground. There's a nice play by the libero. McGill over to the far side for Metcalf. Pushed over. Sade Galladay looking for the turn. She gets it. That's going to be in the back row for Mount Carmel. McGill near side for Metcalf. Blocked up top. It picked up in the back. It'll be Galladay off of ricochet. Now into the net by the Lady Rams on a return, and that's going to make it 8-6. 6 serving eight for Mount
jump
Carmel.
And leap.
That'll happen. Browse Tyler's new Toyota inventory at tylertoyota.net. See how much you can save with the Tyler Toyota e-discount. Totally Tyler's. 6 serving 8. That's going to be a crazy serve by Metcalf. Looks like it just missed to the left. Make it 9-6.
9-6. Another unforced error by Mount Carmel in this second set. So they start going the other way.
Stewart will serve, and this one will just clear the net. Good play by Bunting. McGill now. Marshall. Stewart up front. That's going to be Cruz. Lifts it for Bumpus. And just off the left hand of the front row of the Aces to make it 10-6. So the Lady Rams, after losing set number 1, try to make it a comeback here in set 2. Force that third set. As now the Aces look to be falling apart. Not much of an effort on that return. It's 11-6. Timeout, and this timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff proud to support the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. Welcome you to all of their community support. So glad to be here with you. WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Big timeout here for the Lady Aces, of course. 11-6 now as they won that first set. Not, I wouldn't say convincingly, but put a nice effort in that first set.
Yeah, Mount Carmel was in that first set, and much like Centralia the other night, Mount Carmel's kind of backed out and kind of laid back here a little bit early on, and now we'll see what happens here as they move along here as Mount Vernon will have the serve.
11 serving 6 for Alexis Stewart and the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Let's see what the libero can do here. Rally off some points. Into the back row for Mount Carmel. That was a quick touch by Jeffries. Trying to get to the front. That'll be lobbed too long to the left. 12-6 Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon seems a little more relaxed here in the second set as a group.
Up 12-6. 6-point lead might do that to you. Lady Ace is looking for the turn. There's McGill. She'll get it over. There's Galladay up front. Bumpus trying to get the kill, picked up by Jeffries. Now try to swat a block and going to just miss hit. 7-6, 7-12 rather. Rams fans, if you haven't found the time to stop by Winning Edge, 212 South 9th, now buy your gear online. Store.winningedgeusa.com. That's store.winningedgeusa.com. Lady Rams a nice effort as it sailed wide to the right.
Had that.
Just couldn't come up with it, though. Ran out of real estate. It's 8-12. Lady Aces rallied off 2 points here, trying to make this 4-point deficit just a little bit closer. 8-12 in the second set. Aces took the first, 25-21. Dying on the serve, just sneaks it in the end line. It'll be 9-12 on the ace.
Mount Carmel's kind of steaming back.
They are doing what they can to try to keep it a 2-set match. Red Watson Drug in Mount Vernon makes life easier for you. They will bring their pharmacy right to your door with free prescription delivery service in Mount Vernon. 9-12, Aces on the serve. Galladay looking for the return. That one looks like it just snuck in, and it does. Make it 13-9. Lady Rams squash a bit of a rally and make it a 4-point set.
Mount Carmel was trying to get back up the down escalator, and now they'll have to come back up from further down now. This becomes a very good match here in the second set.
Carbonero on the serve. McGill's going to come near side. Blocked the net was Jeffries, but got the left-handed return after the right-hand block. Far side, good return for Lady Rams. That's going to turn into a kill for Madison Cruz. It's 14-9.
Little rhythm now found by the Lady Rams. Maybe able to parlay that into a run here.
Carbonero serve off to the left. Jeffries up front. McGill to help her out. Jeffries the free ball across. Kirsch, centered pass, has come to Carmel. Now to the near side. Galladay, she'll pick up a kill. Make it 15-9.
Galladay looked like she was shot out of a cannon that time off the floor. My goodness.
Yes, she did. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Carbo on the serve. Metcalf in the back. McGill up front. Ooh, Marshall redirects. It's going to be 10-15 as the Lady Aces try to come back within 5.
She kind of looked the other way there that time and then dropped it down.
Server to the back row. That was Kirsch that got a touch to Carbonero up front. Good job by Jeffries on the save. Bumpus able to return. A little miscommunication in the back for Lady Aces. Ends in a hit into the net, and it's going to be 16-10. Lady Rams up 6. Here comes Overstreet to serve. Off the ground, there it comes. Able to find the arms of number 13, Bunty. There's Jeffries up front. Blocked to the net. It's 17-10. Lady Rams up 7, their largest lead of the set and of the night. And it looks like we are looking at set number 3 as of right now. This will be Overstreet on the serve, and that one looking like it's snuck inside. Nope. They're going to say it was out. It's
out.
11-17. Dylan Marshall on the serve off of the ground toward the left side. Right to left go the Lady Aces. Left to right the Lady Rams, in case you imagine in your mind's eye, as this will be number 23, Bumpus. Bumpus gets the easy kill. Just a little bit of a floater there, and it's 18-11. The lead is 7 for Mount Vernon.
The
just
block
7
was
away.
there, but the back line wasn't.
Bumpus serving up 7, 18-11, and this is going to be an easy ace. Nobody there for the Mount Carmel Lady Aces. 19-11. Up and unprecedented ace.
Parted.
Looked like a date with a third set unavoidable here. Is almost another easy ace again. Dug out of the net on a return. Will they get it across this time? They will. Almost out. Kirschman done him a favor, but the Lady Rams will get it across anyhow.
Mount Carmel looks a little scattered right now.
I would say so. But then there's Metcalf out of nowhere to get a kill. Had the right flex of the wrist there on the spike. Just an easy spike. It's 19-12. Lady Aces down 7 with the serve. Going to have to rally off some points here to get the sweep. 12-19 as the senior Jeffries takes the serve. There's Kirsch. Nice pass up front. Carbonell goes back to the far side for Little, and that's going to be long to the right. 13-19, back within 6 aces.
Good angle. Just a little long. Great idea. Too much force.
Here comes on the serve by Jeffries. Cruz to Carbonell. Gets it right back on the give and go. Blocked the net.
Yep, the net didn't let it get through. Hit net cord, bounce back.
So now within 5 of the aces. Jeffries hoping for some momentum. 14-19. Here comes the serve from Jeffries off of the ground. Floater just past the front row. Cruz to Carbonell. Going to give it now to Kirsch. It looked like it was pushed long.
Yep.
15-19, back within 4.
Comes a little run again by Mount Carmel.
Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home on the one account. It's free checking with high yield interest. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. As this serve, Lady Rams have one final try. It'll be Stewart to get it across. There's Jeffries. McGill over to the far side. Bunting blocked the net. Good play by Jeffries. Nice save there by Mount Carmel from the far side. Now setup will come to Cruz. Almost blocked the net. Good save by Mount Carmel. Here comes McGill. Set up to the far side. Barely got over, did Bunty. Carved now to the near side. Kirsch into the net on the final try, and it's 16-19. What a rally here by the Lady Aces.
Aces coming back.
Aces looking to go deuces here. Down 16-19 in the second set. They won the first 25-21. Another serve. Picked up in the back row. Stewart. Blocked the net is Mount Carmel, and I'm not sure.
They're going to have the old kickball redo. Just like in grade school. Kickball, redo.
Thinking maybe an inadvertent whistle there. The net did move, but they were both sides into it. 16-19. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs with thousands less. As that one just is out on the serve. Lady Rams get a bit of a break. It's 20-16.
Just a tad long. That one didn't miss by much.
It did not miss by much. It'd have been just out enough if it were baseball or softball not to kick up the chalk on the foul line, as they say. As this will just bounce over the top of the net on the serve by Madison Cruz to make it 21-16. And just like that, Lady Rams look to have regained control to try to send this to a third set. Can Cruz shut down the Lady Aces here on the serve? Here comes off of a jump serve. Toward the left side, Libero and Medina will pick it up front. This will be McGill. Blocked to the net. Lady Rams get the kill, and it's 22-16.
Kirsch right there knocks it back down. Lady Rams looking to push to a third.
We're looking for a State Farm Player of the Game presented by Tony Wilt, who would love to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com, or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town as you look for the serve right down the middle from Cruz. Return. Not much you can do. That's a first reaction return by Mount Carmel. And it ends up as a case where it's returned out of bounds. 23-16. Lady Rams up a touchdown. And we have a Medicine Shop timeout presented by Dr. Eric Black and his staff at the Medicine Shop. 23-39 Broadway in Mount Vernon. So Lady Rams 2 points away from sending this to a third set, much to the chagrin of the Mount Carmel Lady Aces.
Mount Carmel had Mount Vernon running a little bit, and then all of a sudden gone.
So the Aces will come out of their timeout huddle about 30 seconds early. And we'll get back to the action. Cruz will have the serve for the Lady Rams. So it wasn't a long conversation in the Mount Vernon huddle. Didn't have to be. Jump serve for Madison Cruz. Right down the middle. Nobody there. Easy ace. Metcalf stepped out of the way. Libero wasn't ready, and it's 24-16 here as we have game point in set number 2. Set point, here it comes. Cruz into the back row. This one could. It actually is a return for Lady Aces. Looked like it was going to go out of bounds. After Lady Ram return, near side. That was McGill. Overstreet for the Lady Rams. Cruz going to set it up for Kirsch, and that one's going to be tipped by the Aces. And the Lady Rams will win the second set, 25-16. We'll take a break, come back with set number 3. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
There's no other Toyota dealership like it in the region. It's totally techno, chic, and totally new.
Tyler Toyota. Like car heaven.
It's totally brand new.
Totally built for you.
Welcome to Tyler Toyota, the best car and truck buying experience in Southern Illinois. Total.
Totally.
We're celebrating the grand opening. Newly renovated and highly celebrated Tyler Toyota. Totally.
Tyler Toyota.
It's not easy to decide what you want to be when you grow up, even if you're well into adulthood. So many options. Firefighter, welder, miner, nurse, artist, chef, police, architect, and more. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs. And now you can find the one that fits at the RLC Open House on Thursday, October 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Ina campus. Still not sure what you want to be? Be a warrior. See you at the Open House on Thursday evening, October 9th from 6 to 8 at the RLC campus in Ina.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
That's the Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com. It's bottom of the hour on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting as we head to set number 3. Tied after 2. The Lady Aces win the first set 25-21. Lady Rams win the second 25-16, and here we are.
Two very different sets. Mount Carmel's a lot of energy in the first. Mount Vernon a little bit more energy in the second, taking advantage of the Aces' errors. And now we have this third deciding set in front of us.
The size of it may be. A winner will be crowned after this one. We'll see what happens. Lady Aces looking for their second win. Lady Rams looking for their 7th. Both teams have future action this week.
Centralia lost to T-Town tonight in volleyball. 3 sets.
Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC, and this one has to start eventually, I would think. They'll get the rotations lined out. And we will get to action. Tied at 1 set. 25-21 in the first, Mount Carmel. 25-16 in the second, Mount Vernon. Who will it be here in the third? We's are going to find out.
Well, the rotations finally are ready to go here. It's like an accountant in tax season.
Prepared as they may be, here we go. McGill on the serve, wide to the left. And Mount Vernon takes the lead here, 1-0 into the decisive third. So it'll be Carbonero to serve for Mount Vernon, trailing, or actually leading 1-0 here. Trying to get this 3-set victory, and that one is good. It's a miss in the net, tied at 1. Served by the Lady Aces. Lady Rams get the return and somehow get the kill. Flopping around everywhere for Mount Carmel, and Mount Vernon takes a 2-1 lead. Which Buy Here, Pay Here dealership offers the largest selection of quality, dependable vehicles in one location at a great price and family owned and operated for 35 years. Well, the answer is Second Chance Auto. Stop by their impressive lot around 142 East in Mount Vernon. 2-1 the score. Overstreet the serve for Mount Vernon. This one's going to just miss for Lady Aces. Hit into the net, 3-1.
Mount Vernon seems to have the gusto here early.
3-1 Mount Vernon. Here it is. Right side off of the Overstreet serve. Centered pass. There's Metcalf long. 4-1 Mount Vernon. If you're tied at Big Corporate Banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. As Overstreet service continues, there's Metcalf blocked up front. Bumpus gets the kill. It's 5-1. Sales deflated for the Aces.
Struggling right now, which is much to the delight of Mount Vernon.
Enjoy the convenience of drive-through service at both Bird Watson Drug locations. Visit Bird Watson Drug at 12th and Main and 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. 5-1, Lady Rams on top. Aces looking for a return. Husband and wife there. No communication by Mount Vernon equals an Aces point. 2 serving 5.
Everybody was standing there doing not much of anything. And that's what happened.
So it'll be up to Patricia Jeffries to serve here for Mount Carmel. Here comes down the middle. That'll be Kirsch. Pick it up front, Carbonero. Now back to the near side. Bumpus swats, misses. 5-3. Aces back within 2. Making a match of it.
Battling. I'd like to have another win on the left-hand column. They're playing okay right now.
Kirsch off of the Jeffries serve to Carbonero. Now back to Cruz. That'll be punched up front. Not much the Lady Aces can do with that one. Nobody there to help. Went the wrong way, and it's 6-3. Mount Vernon on top. They will have the serve here. Meant to ask before the match. This will be a 15 or a 25er.
Varsity match, I'd say they go the full way.
Yep. That's what I'm gathering. Far side return off the Lady Rams serve, and that one will just miss out. Great play by Carbonero to let it go, and it's 7-3, up 4, Mount Vernon. Presence of mind to know where she was at on the floor and let it go by. Tyler's may have 2 new locations, but they still your best connection for your next automobile. Find them just west of Interstates 57 and 64 in Mount Vernon and worldwide at tylerstoyota.net. Make that tylertoyota.net and tylerscars.com. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by Tyler's. Easy point for Lady Rams off of the serve. Bumpus serving up 8-3 here in the decisive third set after a 1-1 tie. Metcalf on the return. There's Bumpus in the back. Bumped up front, no less, for Carbonero. One-hand touch. Couple of them from Mount Carmel. Sneaks out the back, and it's 9-3.
Carbonero just has a knack for that. Kicking that ball around and dropping it right where it's not supposed to be.
Lady Aces trailing by 6, looking for the return off of the Bumpus serve. Bumpus in the back row off the ace return. Far side, Carbonero. Good time by Cruz, but it's into the net. 4-9. We're back at it on Thursday. 6:30, I believe. I believe one match is what I was told against Lovejoy.
At 6:30?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Need to double
readjust my schedule.
Need to double confirm that one.
It's a long drive for one match.
I'm working to double confirm as 10-4 the score here as Lady Rams pick up a point, up 6. That's what the officials on the match told me that one. Cruz now off of the jump serve, and that one's going to go around and just find its way into a return from Mount Carmel. There's Little to knock it back over. McGill sneaks it across, off balance for Cruz, no problem. There's Overstreet. And then Kirsch able to sneak it over. That's in. It's 11-4, up 7. Hardy, har, here we go.
Mount Carmel's kind of flailing a little bit now.
Batista T-shirts, awards, promotional items, koozies to bags. Winning Edge can customize just about anything to suit your needs. Stop by and see them at 212 South 9th in Mount Vernon or log on to winningedgeusa.com.
As soon as you say that, Mount Vernon kicks one in the net. Says here's a point.
Name of the game in soccer, not quite going to cut it here. 11-5 the score. Aces down 6 with the serve. Metcalf able to find Carbonero, though. Now what she wanted to do is this return will come from Little. Tipped out of bounds by the Aces. It's 12-5. Mount Vernon on top. Lady Rams swept the freshman match. Lady Aces swept the JV. That's your Bird Watson Drug scoreboard for the moment. Take comfort with 2 respiratory therapists and feel confident with 24-hour oxygen services at Bird Watson Drug at 12th and Main and 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Mount Carmel getting a little sloppy now.
Oh, yeah.
On the returns.
You got to want this one, and it would not appear as if that's the case for the Lady Aces as Kirsch will serve up 8. To the near side, Marshall poked it over with a hand. It'll be Galladay setting up. This is going to be Little. Blocked up front. Marshall able to recover. No help. And it's 14-5.
Yeah.
They're going to go lift, but either way, it's a point, Lady Rams.
Mount Vernon starting to pull away here ever so slightly in this third set. Much better play.
There's Kirsch on the serve. McGill gets a touch up front. Marshall. There's Kirsch again. Near side from Cruz, it's Galladay. Poked it right at Metcalf. Good one-handed play by Little. Cruz over to the far side. Free ball from Carbonero. Back to Metcalf from Mount Carmel. McGill sits up near side Marshall. And that's one of those where Stewart saw it coming, was going to try to play it off the ground, but Cruz went up and got it. And left Stewart without a play to back up. It's 6-14. Lady Aces down 8, but they'll have the serve right to left. Tony Will, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWill.com. Look for the White State Farm Jeep around town, as he will bring us a player of the game in your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. It's 15-6, 10 points away the Lady Rams are from a win. See if Stewart can rally off some points. Just barely missed the top of the net. No communication for Mount Carmel after what looked to be a quick return. That one just missed. Front row, nobody there. Lady Aces won a timeout. It's presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff proudly support the Mount Vernon Rams and the local community. For the Lady Aces, you just got to get into it here.
Yeah, they won the first set and then seemed very happy about the world. And at that point, Mount Vernon kind of got an edge about themselves and started taking things away.
And now it is Alexis Stewart still serving. 16-6 to score, awaiting to come out of this medicine shop timeout. Eventually
they'll play. They have a lot of long timeouts.
Stewart on the serve, and now Mount Carmel trying to find a return. They run out of hits. Had to dive a couple of times.
Yeah, this thing starts to get out of hand as Mount Vernon's starting to make this look silly here in this third set.
Stewart on the serve, just cleared the net. Nobody up front to help for Mount Carmel, and they're not going to get this return as they waste their hits again in the near corner at half court. It's 18-6. We'll have a substitute for the Aces, Carmen Dasher. She's a sophomore. Always
Dasher.
bank in your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account, featuring free checking and high yield interest. Oh, yes, Dasher. Spelled Dasher, but
Dasher, but another Dasher.
Oh, yes.
For
another
Mount
one
Carmel.
of the family. What was that, about 6 and 7? That's the one we remember went through?
Seems like, yeah.
Who's that one kid? The point guard.
Bus?
No. I know. 18-7, here it comes. A name that you shouldn't forget because it's a unique name. 7-18. Now Mount Carmel on the serve, return from Galladay. Trying to show signs of life from the left side. Metcalf into the net. It's 19-7, Lady Rams. I feel like it started with a J.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Thank you. At least you know. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, because that was in that run of teams in a sectional and stuff like that.
The fact you actually know who I'm talking about really is.
I do know
that'll
who you're
help.
talking about.
Thought I was crazy for a second. Off the Carbonero serve. Aces look for the return. There's Carbonero to help her cross. Back to the far side. It'll go to Kirsch. 19-7. Lady Rams on top. Looking for 6 more points to get out of here with a win. Back row. Kirsch. Up front Carbonero. She will set up Cruz on the far side. There it is. And there's a point.
Ouch.
8-19.
Just out.
So now the point to the Lady Aces, and this will be Dylan Marshall, the junior, serving off ground. Kirsch, Carbonell, back to Stewart in the back row. She'll sneak one. Past the return of the Aces, and it's 20-8. You can hear the emotion in the Lady Rams fans across the way. Feeling this one within grasp.
Yeah, and you can see a little more relaxed faces from the Lady Rams.
Overstreet will serve. There's Metcalf up front. Quick touch by Bunting to the near side. Metcalf, Overstreet. Nice save on the play. They're going to lead Cruz up front. She'll get it over, tuck the toes behind the line, and now Metcalf and the Lady Aces look for a turn. Bunting floats it over the top. Back row for Carbonero. Bump over to the far side for Cruz. That was a great play by Kirsch to get it over there. Now blocked to the net. There comes Kirsch. After the Lady Aces return, that's a good block earlier by Bumpus. Can't come up with one there, and it's 9-20. In a game that'll never die. Just keeps going along as the Lady Aces look to keep it going. 5 Jefferson County branches in response to quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Patricia Jeffries on the serve. She checks back in. 9-20. There is Stewart. Up front, Carbonell. Looks back, finds a block at the net. Nothing the Lady Rams can do.
Well,
10-point set. 10-20. We'll have your Schmidt-Lake Cadillac postgame show coming up after this third set. 10-20, Aces had to serve. Back to the near side, Bumpus. She will sneak it in the left side for a kill, and it's 21-10. Lady Rams
smoke on that one, right side to left side.
Just 4 points away from a 3-set victory are the Lady Rams, and working their record to 7-10. Lovejoy awaits on Thursday. It'll be Bumpus. Easy ace. Nobody there for Mount Carmel, 22-10.
She's had an incredible serving game.
She has.
Already 4 aces on the night.
We owe you a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game coming up in your Schmitz Lake Cadillac post-game show as Mount Carmel will tip it out of bounds and well out of bounds to make it 23-10. See what Bumpus can do here. Try to work it to match point. Gets it across. There's Metcalf up front bunting. Now back to the near side. That is going to be McGill. Just snuck it in and called off. It looked like Carbonaro may have been. Bumpus couldn't catch up to it. It's 11-23. Just finding ways to stay alive here and there, Mount Carmel is.
Uh-huh. But Mount Vernon's got this one in hand right now.
Leah Bunting will serve. Punched it over, and now back to the near side. Good return by the Lady Rams. Metcalf trying to make something happen off the ground. There was Overstreet. Turn from Carbonaro, now back to the far side. It's Bunting. Metcalf with some help gets it over. There's Stewart. Lady Rams, it'll be Carbonaro leaving it for Kirsch off the top of the net. Somehow found its way over. Back to the near side, Metcalf.
Gets it home.
Wow, just found the kill and keeping it alive, 12-23. So Bunting will continue to serve. Trying to eke back into this one. Carbonaro back to the far side. Here comes. Ooh. Lady Rams got the return from Little, and now it's match point. Aces can't get the return off the Little return. It's match point, 24-12. Lady Rams trying to take a 2-set win. 2-1 win, I should say. And now just clear the net on match point. Aces get the return. There is Overstreet up front. Gonna leave it for Little. Back row for Mount Carmel. Need one more try to get it across. Just push it across. There's Little. Sets up Cruz. Back to Little on the give and go. Blocks the net. A reprieve for the Aces. It's 13-24. Yeah. Still match point.
Mount Vernon was setting up something fancy and just couldn't quite get things connected.
(24-13). It's 13 serving 24. Here comes. Off of the serve by Metcalf. Lady Rams fight for it up front. Little gets it across. There's Metcalf. Looks for a set up front. Pass is going to come back to the near side. Marshall's going to send it long, and the Lady Rams win it. 25-13. They win it 21-25, 25-16, 25-13 in 3 sets. We'll come back. We'll take a break after which we will come back with your Schmitz Lake Cadillac postgame show. Lady Rams win it in 3 sets. This is Mount Vernon Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
There's no other Toyota dealership like it in the region. It's totally techno, chic, and totally new.
Tyler Toyota. Like car heaven.
It's totally brand new.
Totally built for you.
Welcome to Tyler Toyota, the best car and truck buying experience in Southern Illinois.
Total.
Totally. We're celebrating the grand opening. Newly renovated and highly celebrated Tyler Toyota. Totally.
Tyler Toyota.
The Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon provides personal health care on a level that no big box chain or mail order service can. That's why Consumer Reports ranked independent drugstores like the Medicine Shop #1 in customer service and satisfaction. I'm pharmacist and owner Eric Black. Did you know that independent pharmacies like the Medicine Shop receive no kickbacks from drug manufacturers? This means that the advice you get from our staff is based only on what's best for your health. Did you also know that we offer access to your medication when you need it? No long waits or hoping that the mailman shows up with your medicine before you run out. We employ local people and pay local taxes, which means a positive economic impact to this community. Finally, we know how busy your life is. That's why we offer free delivery to work or home. Give me a call today and I'll show you how easy it is to switch. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Or give us a call at 242-8776.
It's
It's not easy to decide what you want to be when you grow up, even if you're well into adulthood. So many options: firefighter, welder, miner, nurse, artist, chef, police, architect, and more. Red Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs, and now you can find the one that fits at the RLC Open House on Thursday, October 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Ina campus. Still not sure what you want to be? Be a warrior. See you at the Open House on Thursday evening, October 9th from 6 till 8 at the RLC campus in Ina.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Beacon Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Beacon Insurance.
This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside for your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. You can find Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac at 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Check out their service department. They'll service any make or model. Check them out. Lady Rams win in 3 sets over Mount Carmel, 21-25, 25-16. And 25-13. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have your scoring and stats. We'll even have, a little bit later on in your postgame, a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. This is Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank.
To kick off the new football season, People's National Bank is offering a great CD special. Score big with a 10-month CD running 0.85 annual percentage yield. And the best part is it only takes $500 to open and obtain the APY. Stop by People's National Bank today at 413 South 34th Street for details.
People's National Bank, member FDIC. The penalty may be imposed for early withdrawal. APY accurate as of September 16, 2014. New and existing money accepted. Consumer and business funds only.
Hi, Roy Schmidt at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. This year marks our 29th year in business, and right now we have one of the best selections of new Ford and Lincoln vehicles in stock, ready for immediate delivery. We have financing as low as 0% for 60 months on certain models and cashback incentives as high as $10,000. If you are looking for a full-size truck for your job or leisure, or if you need a vehicle with great fuel efficiency, stop by Ford Square, Mount Vernon today. Our friendly sales staff will do everything possible to satisfy your transportation needs. And like always, at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, the best never rests at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Ram stands. Check out the Rams apparel at Winning Edge. They have the largest supply of MVTHS t-shirts, hoodies, golf shirts, caps, bags, and more. If you can't find the right item, they'll customize it for you. In addition to the great selection of Rams gear, Winning Edge specializes in screen printing and embroidery, which are the longest-lasting promotional items. Winning Edge will get you the right activewear for your business, school, or event, and will help you make a lasting impression. Find Winning Edge downtown at 212 South 9th Street, on the web at winningedgeusa.com and on Facebook. Back to Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Lady Rams win it in 3 over Mount Carmel, 21-25, 25-16, and 25-13. DC has the scoring and stats.
Alexa Stewart had 5 digs. Madeline Overstreet an ace, 5 digs and a kill. Rachel Kirsch 2 blocks, 5 digs, 3 kills. Sade Galladay had 4 kills. Madison Cruz 4 aces, an assist, 3 digs, and 2 kills. Casey Little a block and 2 kills. Hannah Carbonero had an ace, 5 assists, 3 digs, and 3 kills. Rebecca Bumpus 5 aces, 2 blocks, 3 kills. The Lady Rams win in 3 sets tonight over Mount Carmel.
We still owe you a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game here on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, but we need to take another break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
They don't need fancy sales gimmicks or billboards at Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon because it's their reputation for honesty and fairness that make friends tell friends about them. What other buy here, pay here dealership in the area offers you bank rate financing? Second Chance does. You can save up to thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Not sure if you qualify? That's easy. A 2-minute call to 244-4582 will get you started. Or stop by Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. You won't be disappointed.
Bad luck. Some people were just born with it. Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. We all know that someone who has that cartoon cloud hanging over their head, getting rained on whenever the sun is out. The full moon is their worst enemy, and if something can be spilled, dropped, broken, tipped over, or lost, it will somehow happen to this person. Landers Collision Centers has seen it all. Whether you turn the wheel too sharply backing out of your garage and tore the front end off of your vehicle, crunched your undercarriage running over a curb, or clipped your fender pulling into the ATM, Landers Collision Centers has your back, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's Landers different. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Hi, this is your local State Farm agent, Tony Will, and proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Rams. Whether you are a new customer or one that has been loyal to State Farm for years, let me take this opportunity to thank you for your business. If you are not currently with State Farm and are looking for someone you can trust to handle your insurance or financial service needs, let me invite you into our office. You will have a local agent you can work with, backed by the industry leader in State Farm. Find us in the phone book, online, or flag the State Farm Jeep down if you have to. However you find us, we look forward to talking to you soon.
This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports. The Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game is next.
Welcome back, Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Lady Rams win this in 3 sets over Mount Carmel. 21-25, 25-16, 25-13. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. We owe you a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. Player of the Game is
Rebecca Bumpus with her 5 aces tonight. She was key in serving, especially in that second set to kind of Mount Vernon's comeback.
There we go. And for that, Miss Bumpus is your Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Match. Tony would love to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Find him in his office. Give him a call there. Or find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. That's going to do it for us tonight. We're back Thursday. Lady Rams welcome Lovejoy. Stay tuned to social media for all of the coverage information. Follow us on Twitter. Find us on Facebook. We're on Instagram as well. We'll talk to you then as Lady Rams welcome the Lovejoy Lady Wildcats. For Danny Czerwinski, for Avery Barton, for Jeff Crow, for all of us at WMIX Sports, thank you for accessing our broadcast here tonight. I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you the final one more time. It was Mount Vernon over Mount Carmel in 3, 21-25, 25-16, 25-13. Good night from Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports is sponsored by